All right, cocksuckers. Let's rock and roll. Spaniard, Spaniard. Trying to get my angles together. How that look? All right. Let's give a little bit for the body. I heard y'all like my back. Hey, Trixie. All right, cocksuckers. Welcome to another episode of the I'm Not Impressed show. I am your host, Dimey D. Let me get my what ways. Guys, we might have a lengthy show today, and I just got to get right into it. All right, I don't even know where I want to start. I'm dramatic, whatever. Once again, this show, if you don't know, is I don't even know. I don't care about gossip. I just love an opportunity to make a joke, and I'm always on the internet. So let's just navigate the internet together. That's the premise of the show. We literally just navigate the internet. I'm not a journalist. I am a self-proclaimed comedian, and I definitely don't care about these people. I have to give that disclaimer because the story that I'm going to start this show off with is you guys are like, your celebrity worship like scares me. I don't want no problems. I didn't even tell y'all. When I was in St. Martin for Skip's birthday, like the day before I left, or was I there just talking shit? Like the Barbs, like my mom has like a lot of decorative stuff in her yard, like little gnomes. Like she wins like house in her subdivision like all the time. She has like little gnomes and angels and chirps. The Barbs like found out her address and stole some of her gnomes. Kid you not. And there's guns there. Like I told, hey Anise, I told her to, but she's a generous queen. Get it? Ask Miss Ellen. I tell her to owe y'all and return to sender, but you know, she's not into that. I would have sent y'all back to y'all grandma, okay? But anyway, celebrity worship is so terrifying. I'm not scared. I'm scared of what y'all gonna make me do to y'all. But anyway, it's so sad. I have to start the show with celebrity worship disclaimer. This story is something I found navigating the internet. Do I care? No. Is it true? So let's just navigate. Like, let's pretend this is going on. They stole my mama's gnomes. She had them gnomes for about 8 years. She can't buy them again. They were special edition something something. And the neighbors said they seen 3 young guys in hoodies, the girls, hopped out and stole my mama's gnomes because I was talking about their leader. And their leader is very talkable. But next, return to sender, okay? Let's just pretend we're navigating the internet for the first time together, right? I want us to stumble upon this story organically. That's if you ever hear me, that's I'm not doing anything, but I'm really about to start some trouble I've been doing that since a youth, and I just diagnosed it. But I'm on Twitter, minding my business, wonder what I'll see next. Okay. Let me stop being fake. So, this is a page that people found last week on Twitter. This page appears to be Hennessy's first page. Hennessy, not the cognac, not the shit that has destroyed the black community, but there's a metaphor there because the Latinas, definitely have destroyed the. Sorry, this is why I can find a joke in anything. But anyway, this appeared to be Hennessy's first page. The page was created 2011, right? And this looks like Hennessy, right? Cool. Let's go to the media. Let's check it out. I think this is a real page because let's see the dates. Let's see the dates on the I don't know how to see the dates. This is Hennessy. I don't know who this is. Definitely Cardi, old pictures. This is a page that was created by someone who didn't know that their sister years later would become a megastar, right? I'm going to navigate the internet and tell you what the people found. So, let me go back to my likes. March 15th. Okay, this one is time stamped. March 15th, 2012. I'ma be an aunt of a baby girl. Drops bombs. I'ma be an aunt of a baby girl. Not a big problem, right? It could be a half sibling. They could be they could have a brother, hermano that we don't know of, right? Baby, it don't work. There's too much more. This is Cardi B leaving a labor and delivery unit. This is years before she's famous. This is the alleged official page of her sister, Hennessy. This is Cardi. This is time stamped January 4th, 2012, before any of us knew anyone was going to be famous, right? It's getting spooky. I know it's October and this is the month for spooky, but I didn't expect it to have to get this spooky, right? The internet, don't forget, they going to keep on telling you that, right? They're not fucking done. They are not fucking done. A fan says Culture isn't her first daughter. She isn't 32. They don't have the same dad. When she got famous, the first thing she should have done was scrap this account. And for her fans to gaslight and claim that this page is fake is level 1 grade A dumb. Nobody knew them in 2012 to make this shit up. Correct. How do you say that in Spanish? Correcto. There's more. So, the best part of any post is going, touching the people, going in the comments. I call that touching the people. When you get off your throne and you go down and ask people, like, how's life going on? The baby is not a baby any longer. The baby is a teen. This baby was given up for adoption by a former A-list rapper. She was in a bad place in her life and she knew it was no place for the baby. The father of the baby is unknown, but is believed to be either one of her parents in crime or a cousin who she what? Huh? Hold on. Let me read that one more time. Because one thing I don't do is pre-read anything or I told you I have ADHD. So the father of the baby is unknown, but is believed to be either one of her parents in crime. What does that mean? Or a cousin who she was. All right, let's pretend. What in the Telemundo? Let's pretend. I ain't got the energy for that sentence. Let's Euro step over that one. I personally don't think it is the cousin because she would have had some help. I don't know what y'all talking about. The baby was given up for adoption in the first 7 or 8 years. Everything was great. Then the adoptive parents were killed. The adoptive parents was killed in a car crash, and the sister of one of the parents took in the child. The sister contracted COVID, and although they lived, they could no longer take care of the child. There was no more relatives for the child. Desperate, the agency that handled the adoption was contacted. Could they please get in touch with the birth mom and see if there were any positions or anything else the baby could have been placed in foster care? Apparently, the agency did reach out to the birth mom / rapper, but the contact information they had was from well over a decade ago. So the person they made contact with was a very close relative of the rapper who said they would contact the rapper. No one knows if they did reach out to the rapper. All we know is the agency was told it's a rapper that had no interest in the child because it didn't fit with what they were doing now. With no alternatives, the child was placed into foster care and has been staying with the family for the last 15 months. Let me tell you something. That is a lot. That's a lot. Okay, thank you, Trixie, because I don't read retarded. It wasn't parent in crime. They probably meant to put partner in crime. Oh, I am retarded. I'm the one that said parent. It did say partner. Sorry. Lo siento. Haha, silly me. Okay. So, not that I'm saying I believe this whole thing, because that's the problem with the internet and how things get all misconstrued. You can have, oh, everything comes from somewhere, right? Even a little rumor. It comes from somewhere. You can't make up a 2012 timestamp on Twitter. You could do a lot. I done seen a monkey turn into a human and start breakdancing and turn into Will Smith. But I ain't never seen nobody call Elon and change the dates on a tweet. Cool. So now I'm stuck with really believing that this from a 2012 timestamp with tweets of Hennessy around. Oh, I'm about to be an aunt. I'm about to be an aunt. And it's Cardi in a labor delivery. And they're saying there was an adoption of some sort. They got me. They got me with that. All that other cousin and the parents of the adopted parents was in a car crash. And then it's given novella. It's given a big time novella. Days of our lives. This has a lot of explaining to do behind it. Or not. You ain't got to tell us. Who are we? Poor people on the internet, right? But I would like a little. ¿Qué pasó? Dímelo. ¿Qué eso? I'm mad confused. But anyway, let's see if anything else was said in these comments. More tweets from Hennessy's first account. Oh my God, Bacardi woke me up. You're 23. Okay, this is what they wanted y'all to see. Oh my God, Bacardi woke me up. Bacardi is Cardi. You're 23 and excited for Christmas? Really? That is time dated 2011. One thing I'm not good at is math. Let's do this. Let's bring out a handy dandy notebook calculator. Okay? 2025 minus 2011 equals 14 plus 23. They want y'all to think Cardi is 37. And, that's not a big deal. Poor K, the industry does that. No one gives their birth age. It gives a little chicka-boom. Even shaving 5 years off the top, they think does a lot for our artists. Okay, you got me. The girl is 37, allegedly. Let me tell you something, Hennessy. This account, the day little Uzi, what's that little, all those little demons look alike. Kodak. The day that Kodak cleared Kodak yellow and she made it Bodak yellow, whatever she made it, you should have said, do I have anything that will destroy our entire legacy? A Twitter account. A Twitter account where I was wilding on the island. Because it is very, very hard to convince me, a thinker, that an account created in 2011 was premeditated to destroy a rapper in 2025. We got real age droppings. We have a baby, a hidden baby. You are hiding your baby from the world. It's a lot. Let me see if they got anything else. Because this would need a lot of explaining. Let me see what else. Bitches is pushing 40. That's insane. No, it's not. You would hope that you lived that long. There's literally photos and videos of her in her senior year of high school from 2010. 2010. I don't know, y'all. Your grade doesn't determine your age. Hope that helps. I love when they be doing each other in the comments. Balakis, however you say your name. You ain't got to respond, but I know your body. You are very Reaction Jackson over there. It's a lot. Okay. Don't even care, but that's a big thing for the people who care, all right? All right. Do we keep it on Cardi? Do we keep the light on Cardi? I'm going to do this show in the order that I like these tweets because I don't have a budget, and this is just going to get very confusing. Anyway, so we're going to dip in and out. Hey, Ace, what's going on? They call me DMZ. Get it? Ladies and gentlemen, let me start from what was concerning. Primetime, aka Deion Sanders, was seen coaching a game over the weekend, and what stood out was him with one shoe on the field and limping. So people panicked. Let me see. I would love a budget so all my stories could be next to each other, but unfortunately, that's not how it works right now. So we're gonna scroll until I find my story or until I give up. Whatever happens first. We have so much ghetto gossip today. Can I find prime time? Here we go.
More blood clots. Cat's out the bag, all right? I think I got more blood clots, man. It don't make sense. I'm hurting like crazy. I got the doctor's appointment Monday to see what time it is. So that's what's going on. I'm not getting blood to my leg. That's why my leg is throbbing. I'm sorry to get that out, but thank you for noticing. I think I got more blood clots.
All right, so I just want to start off by saying I think Deion Sanders is absolutely amazing. So every time I tell a joke, it's around him. I don't know what it is. I just have so much respect for him growing up, just seeing Deion Sanders dominate the field and then come out in a gold metallic thong, gyrating to his rap song, Must Be the Money. Like, an 8-year-old diamond just did not know what to do but stand. Okay, so we're going to navigate around him because he's fucking prime time, right? And we're going to go straight for Ketchup. Who's Ketchup? You got to watch Ketchup. I don't trust this bitch. This is Ketchup.
Wheezy, you see? Rocking it, baby.
Yes, sir.
I rarely take it off.
Give it.
Prime down.
Now, here's my problem. Why would a 37-year-old mixed breed hot toddy find her way over to prime time outside of his prime time? Is actually like around nap time, and say, "Oh, I'm in love. Oh, I want to go through the motions with you. I want to come with you to dialysis. I want to change those Pampers with you." Not on my watch. Somebody in the comments said, why only his daughter came to help him? That's not his daughter. That is a blood-sucking black widow to be that's trying to fucking crawl her way into a fucking will. And sometimes you got to mind your business because knowing men, they just want to be used and in their, hardships, want to be around somebody good looking. But I just feel like Ketchup is there trying to get in the back end of a will. And it's just so unauthentic. And then people, this is my favorite part on Twitter. She's old too. Excuse me, bitch. Excuse me. There's levels to everything. There's not one level of fat. You got people that are kind, and then you got people that are like, oh, okay. You might want to not eat for a month. You got people that are like, dark, and you got people that are like midnight. You got people that's kind of poor. You got people living below. There are levels to everything. A 37-year-old dating a 58-year-old, they are not in the same realm of old. My knee may hurt when it rains versus we got to go to dialysis. The bitch is there for money, and this is when that damn daughter that's running behind Jacquees should come in and start pulling hair. Because guess what? That's cutting into y'all money. And there's a lot to go around. But I want a lot-er. Look at the girl. I know that smile anywhere.
See? Rocking it, baby.
I'm in the money. I'm in the money. I don't trust her. And it's disgusting because you could have been with any little basketball player that's, new to life. You could have been with a little rap. That didn't work for you. You could have been anywhere, but you chose prime time during nap time. And for that, raise his eyebrow, daughter, because the sons don't care. When you have a son, that's just, collateral. When you have a daughter, our job is to go and fix shit. Go fix it. You running by Jacquees. Go save your daddy, bitch, because you got somebody cutting in on your money for the will. That is a black widow. Matter of fact, don't let her feed him. Don't let her give him nothing to drink. She's gonna try to expedite that will cutting. I don't, Karuchi. Make sure when y'all raising y'all daughters, being pretty is good, but having to sleep with older men for money, not so good. That is for emergencies. That you give out a little pussy to an old wrinkly man when the walls are closing in. Okay? Not for a living, not for a lifestyle. That's below. That's below 5 and below. Anyway, Karuchi. Now, I don't know. I have a lot to say. All right, there goes Karuchi. The black community makes my skin crawl, and for so many reasons. Like, y'all live for the wrong things. This is a rapper named Pooh Shiesty, right? Years ago, he went to jail for shooting in the crowd. When keeping it real goes wrong. Sometimes people just want to show you they keep it real, and then it goes wrong. The boy went to jail. I don't know. I was outside free. It may have been 5 years. Who was counting, right? Coming home, just right back. Sometimes what jail is supposed to be, not that I support the jail system or think it's, what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to rehabilitate. So now if you go to jail for doing something bad, it's supposed to say this is where bad kids go. And when you go there, you're supposed to get scared straight. And when you come out, your life changes. Supposed to be. Now the boy came out of jail. Priorities all fucked up. Where's the video? Missing a tooth on the side. But instead of going to one of those doctors, Dr. Montano, whatever his name is, in Colombia, he went to a jeweler. Where's the boy? Hold on. I tell you, I don't have a budget. So sometimes we're going to scroll more than we like to. And you're going to sit right there and you're going to deal with it. I just need a little bit of music and it won't be that bad. But until then, you just shut up and you sit there and you wait till I get to... Is this the one? Just ghetto.
Open it. You have to take a back up.
Sometimes I just don't want to be black with y'all. That's him. Hasn't learned his lesson. I want to show y'all the tooth that should have got immediate attention, but instead he prioritized jewelry. Where's the boy? I'm about to say fuck it and just show when it pops up, because I got too much shit to do today. Y'all just gotta trust me. Sometimes on the show, y'all just gotta trust me. No, I'm not making a big deal over it. But anyway, the boy Pooh Shiesty, if y'all care, came out of jail, missing a tooth. Not gonna ask him how that happened. And just immediately, gang fingers in the air, money on the head, just go and get jewelry. And you gotta say, black people. All right, whatever. Let's not lose sleep over it. What else is going on? This is strange, right? And I don't know why I have a gossip show, because I don't keep up with people. If it's not on Twitter, I'm not going to see it. But some things stand out. So this girl, her name is Maybach May. If you know her, maybe she's on one of those Niglet shows where the girls, they fight like pit bulls, like Michael Vick Incorporated. Maybe she's from one of those shows where black girls just fight each other. I don't know. Hey, sweetie, I see you playing games on the internet, on Beyonce's internet, child. Let me know how you want to play this. I'm either going to receive my money from you, or I can start addressing some of them rumors with TMZ. We spent almost a month in Africa. You should know I wasn't going to let you play with me out of some money. When, ... I tried to be nice. Nice don't get you nowhere. So now I did a little scrolling. What's this? My message to you in blue. Oh, now they back? What you doing? We should do a big bear trip with good friends. Co-ed. Oh my God. Okay, what is this? Oh, this is some kind of evidence she's trying to show. Sancho, after you done paying and getting tattoos of a hoe you barely know, that's her boyfriend, run me my money. She hates her career, so you came right on time like the trick you are. I just want what y'all owe me. So anyway. What? Someone saying that the Maybach girl is like a madame of some sort. And when they was in Africa for a month, Sweetie was, this is all alleged. This is the internet. That's the show. That's why I had to tell y'all in the beginning. We just navigating the internet together. Allegedly, Sweetie was over there in Africa selling pussy. And this girl was like her protector, madam. And she's owed some money. You sold some pussy. You got the money. I ain't getting none. Now I'm going to tell your business. Just in case y'all interested. Not me so much, but I know someone out there cares. All right. Easy to Block Captain walks out mid-interview when the interviewer asks him about papoose and cancels the interview. Let's see.
Told you.
I might have to ask one more drama.
What?
Last one.
What?
What's up with you and Pam?
Told you.
Yo, you said that's right. You said the other word. And I told you. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's crazy.
I mean, what else did he think someone would talk to him about? His raps? All right. See, you set yourself up for that one. What else we got going on? I've been seeing the still shot of this all over my timeline. Once again, ADHD would not allow me to look at it prior, so I knew I was just going to save it for the show and see if the outrage matched the situation. Sometimes the internet has a hard-on for certain people, and they blow things out of proportion, and sometimes you can absolutely see why someone is hated. Ayesha Curry made a mistake years ago and called bitches hoes because she was in a house with kids, washing dishes, looking out the window, being very bitter and jealous. She wanted a whole life. And we've seen it gradually. After every interview, they have a clip of her on The View, lusting after a shirtless gentleman with a bow tie. They're usually gay. He looks like a Chippendales dancer. And they're like, what? Where's all this strict? I am a wife. I am a robot. Anyway. People usually slut shame when they too want to be a slut. Not all the times, because I'm actually repulsed by certain slutting. Anyway, everything in moderation. So let's see if the outrage equals the clip. Because I know y'all hate her. She's very hateable. But let's see. Ayesha Curry says Steph Curry doesn't understand her. She never wanted kids and that she wanted to pursue her career. Let's see.
Want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals. And I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life.
Did you talk to Steph about it?
He tries to resonate with me, but he just can't. And he also comes from a place of like, it's effing stupid. Like, it's not true. So why? And I'm like, but wait, like, listen to how it makes me feel. And he's like, but why does it make you feel like that? It's not real. After we got married, we found out we were pregnant with our daughters so quickly. I didn't even have time to think about what I wanted anymore. It's so interesting. I spent my entire life like trying to work towards something, and then it kind of just disappeared, and I didn't think twice about it. But after my daughter turned 1, I remember there being a shift and being like, I have goals for myself. Like, this doesn't feel right. I love being a mom, but I love doing other things too. And I need to get my shit together and figure out what that looks like for myself now.
If I have a career and I'm not home, like, did you experience that?
I still experience that. I still experience that. I'm always in therapy talking about this. If you lose all of those things that were interesting about you, even for yourself, like even the things that made me feel confident and cool, then what are you doing?
I'm not mad at it. It's not my mom saying she regrets me, so I disconnect on that level. Like, once it's not my mom and the regret of my life, I can have the time to dig into trying to understand. And, it's just, she's just a victim of, if you wanted to be understood, you should have been more understanding, but you were busy judging people. So now when it's a moment when you want to be understood, people are already sick of you. So I didn't find anything wrong in what she said sometimes. Right message, wrong messenger. The internet already hates you. You were already judgy. Now you want this moment of truth where everybody's like, oh, Kids are not enjoyable. That's why you don't hear any of them behind me eating crayons or trying to kill themselves. I made a decision not to be Aisha. It didn't bother me. It didn't bother me. Actually, a part that she said stood out. She lost everything that was interesting about her. No wonder she has no pulse. But anyway, nothing else stood out to the point where people were outraged and, oh, Steph, you don't deserve Steph. And she don't want Steph to deserve Steph. She wants to be free. She wants to run out that house, leave the kids, the dogs, the pots, the curry on the stove. And not my mom, not my problem. It wasn't even interesting enough to write a tweet about. You guys just, have selective outrage. But she also caused that by judging y'all and calling y'all hoes. So that probably caused a little soft spot. Next, where my boy AI? You guys, I had the most unhealthy obsession with Allen Iverson you did ever see. But everybody did if you were, outside in the early 2000s, around circa 2000, 2001, 2002. He was hot shit. He was when men were still good looking. We have been so far removed from our essence. But anyway, he went on a CBS Morning and talked about being sober and misunderstood. Let's watch some of my favorite guard of all time, Allen Iverson's testimony.
Allen Iverson.
An NBA Hall of Famer, most valuable player, 11-time All-Star, member of the league's 75th anniversary team. He is one of basketball's best ever players. And a legend of the Philadelphia 76ers. Now 50 years old, Iverson is telling a story in his new memoir, Misunderstood. Why'd you decide to, A, write the book, and then B, call it Misunderstood?
With this book, you hearing it from the horse's mouth. Misunderstood comes from you think you know, but you have no idea.
So why do you need to be understood?
There's a lot of things that people have said about me throughout my career. A lot of those things hurt.
Well, what things hurt the most?
Calling me a thug when I know I'm not. Judging me off of a look. I think that was one of the toughest things I really had to deal with.
In his book, Iverson details challenges throughout his life. Poverty, the pressure to provide for his family, and in 1993, a felony mob violence conviction at the height of his high school career. After spending 3 months in prison, the case was later dismissed, and Hall of Fame coach John Thompson threw him a lifeline to play at Georgetown University. Iverson says he loves that today's college players can earn 6 figures and more in name, image, and likeness deals.
You know what I mean? Because I was them. I was the guy that went to the refrigerator and it was baking soda and some water and roaches everywhere. And I've been that guy. When they say, don't you think they're getting paid too much? They're not getting paid enough.
Iverson was the first overall pick in the 1996 NBA draft. His impact on the league was both on and off the court, with a unique fashion style that led to criticism and a more strict NBA dress code in 2005.
It was something that the NBA had never seen. We never seen nobody come in here dressing like this with the diamond chains and the watches, and he got cornrows. Right now, all of these guys in the NBA, they have their own unique personalities. And dressing means a lot to them. Now I get the flowers for it from them.
Iverson begins his memoir with what many people remember him most for, a 2002 news conference.
We talking about practice?
Became an infamous rant.
We talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that? I never came out and said I didn't like practice. That's a perception that you got from that rant, from the legendary rant.
Can you see why people think it's funny?
I definitely see the humor in it. But if you're me, you knew what was going on at that time. It wasn't funny back then. But I was so upset about the practice thing. I could explain myself a little better.
Wow, what a fake on Daniels!
Keep Googling Iverson to watch his highlights, but he says his biggest accomplishment was not on the basketball court.
One of my best decisions that I ever made in my life was to stop drinking.
What was that?
6 months now.
Wow.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Better than I did when I was doing it. When you get drunk, you're not how you usually are. The more and more I see it on other people, the more and more it makes me happy about the decision. And the more and more I see how the people around me appreciate it, I love it.
Wow. And we love you. Skip somewhere about the. Anyway, so you see how like poised and understanding that interviewer was. Then you go over to Stephen A. Coon, and he just, I just don't like that man. Is this the one? Yes.
I love you.
Love you
A
back.
whole bunch of people love you, man. I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. You look great. You understand? You ain't been drinking for the last 6 months.
Sure.
Lord have
Thanks,
mercy.
Skip.
You're looking good, man. You're looking good.
Hopefully got another 50 in me.
That's right. Hopefully, man. I still want to see you in your suit game. I can help you out.
Shut the
Man,
fuck
see,
up and
you
let the boy
always-
wear what he
but
want.
Look, everybody thinks, like I told you, I'm always taking up for you when you ain't around.
And don't.
I'm not gonna tolerate it, and that's anybody that I love. But you've been like this forever. Ever since I met you. You and Aaron McKee, you come in the locker room and both of y'all used to do this same thing you do now on the show. You know what I mean? Talk about y'all dress code.
That's right.
Both of y'all talk about your suits. You always got on me. I remember you telling me, what you gonna wear to the Hall of Fame?
That's right.
No, you're not gonna wear a suit. No, I said, Steve, I bet you I'm gonna wear a suit. You're not gonna wear a suit. I said, all right. And I'm telling you, man, I like it now. My fresh goes, it goes a long way. You know what I mean? I'm Tawana like when I put on clothes, man.
That's right. That's what counts most right now.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what counts most right now.
For
When
sure.
you're 50, that's what counts most. You understand that, right?
Tawana's his mom, y'all.
I know that. But it's elevated now.
For sure.
It's elevated
No,
now.
that's
I'm-
Ethel.
I'm-
Tawana's his wife.
and
He's still with Tawana.
Oh, he's watching. Aaron McKee's watching somewhere right
Yeah.
now. You know they said I got him beat now with my suit game right. I got him.
All right, shut up, Coon. Bother. The boy is the best guard I ever seen in my life. He get on your show. You talk about some at 50. When you gonna start wearing suits? When I come to your funeral. That's just how quick my brain is. Now the interview awkward and we like this. Diddy Jiff. Anyway, ooh, I hate Stephen A. Ooh, I hate him. Let's see what else is going on. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Neo was on the Joe and Jada podcast. It should just be the Jada podcast. But sometimes you need a villain, so I guess it works. He was talking about a time that Michael Jackson called him.
Yeah. It was cool, but it was weird because it's like when they first set up the meeting, my assistant was supposed to call me before Mike called me to let me know that somebody had gave Mike my number and he was going to call me. But Mike actually called me first. So when I picked up the phone, and the carrot said, hey, what we doing that? This is Michael Jackson. I hung up immediately. And then my assistant called me like, yo, are you sitting down? Yeah, I'm sitting down. Michael Jackson about to call you in 10 minutes. I'm like, nigga, Michael Jackson called me 10 minutes ago. And I hung up in his face. You almost fired. You wanted to die. That you hung up on Michael Jackson. Oh my God. So we got back on the phone. Did you apologize? No, I lied right away. I lied. I'm like, yeah, it was a bad reception, bro. I was dropping under the bridge and the joint just dropped. He sounded like Michael Jackson? He sounded like, hey, how you doing? I'm good. Who is this? It's Michael. Michael who? Michael Jackson. Ah, cool, click. Nah. So first, I didn't know Mike was tall. Mike was like 6'2", 6'3". Maybe he was taller than my head. I don't know. When he walked in the room, the nigga was 10 feet tall. He had on a black suit. He had on aviator sunglasses that he didn't take off the whole time. We was there for like an hour. He did not take the glasses off the whole time. When he first walked in the room, he said, oh my God, you know my favorite song?
He was 5'9", guys.
Favorite song of mine? Do you know
That's
nuts. Favorite song of mine?
That's nuts.
Bro, it was nuts.
What was his favorite song of yours?
Go On Girl. And he sang it, and I turned into a 12-year-old girl instantly. I kept it in, though. I kept it G. Man.
You know, Michael Jackson, he's one of the guys.
Bronx?
If Michael Jackson walked in here, you know, I say Michael was a gang member. I don't know if he dropped his flag before he met you or not.
He kept it right.
Some people say,
I've heard things. Michael Jackson was
no, they say Michael from the 60s, right? Yo, they say he was a gang member. No, another flag.
Michael was known to roll around with Crips. I thought Joey was going to say that Michael and him had a phone call too. You know, he always got a Mr. Me Too, fat ass bitch. Yeah, sometimes in life, people's aura is larger than life. Nigga talk about Michael Jackson was 6'2". Google says he was 5'9", Neo, but I get it. You want to see the rest of that episode? You know where to go. I don't, but figure it out. What else we got going on the internet? Let's scroll. Let's see. I'm sick of these people. So y'all know, I don't know how long y'all been alive. Probably not long. Ben and Jen were together when I was like in late teens, early 20s. I don't know. I didn't write it in my journal. Then they left each other. He went with another Jen, Jennifer Garner. And then they got back together. When they got back together, they got married. And when they got back together, they realized they hated each other. And then he went back to the other Jen, Jennifer Garner. And now it's like, you can't have access to me. Once it doesn't work once it doesn't work twice, why is he that? What is wrong with these people? Why? And there's some idiot in the comments. There's some people in life you just can't stop having sex with. I never felt that way. Once you lost me when you crossed me. Go back to the other Jen or find another third Jen. But anyway, J-Lo and Ben Affleck, they just cannot stay away from each other, divorced and all, for the second time. Matthew Knowles was on a podcast with Carlos King this week. I don't like Beyonce's daddy. I don't even have a reason. I just feel like he did something to Mama Tina. He was a cheater. There was so much on the line. He was infected with the hornies. He chose the hornies. He, went over, had his own side little situation. I just don't like men. I think that's what it is. And to me, I feel like he talks too much. Especially from a man that was born in the 1800s. They were like created when men didn't, gossip and sit down and here we are. I feel like he's a groupie for his own daughter. And the minute he could sit down and give us some Beyonce tea, he's just like chicka-boom. And I just don't like him. But anyway, I'm going to still listen. He sat down with Carlos King and gave us some tea time. Let's see the first tea time. Matthew Knowles says Solange once started a petition to get her junior high school teacher fired for saying Nas wasn't a poet. She is extra like that.
Got on Solange. And she was like, I'm doing me. Solange in junior high got the students to do a petition to fire the teacher because she turned in a research project that was talk about a poet and why you like them. And the poet was Nas. And the teacher said a rapper is not a poet. And Solange is not the one.
I know that's right.
I get a phone call. The principal of, we have a problem, Mr. Knowles. Can you get down here? It's like 7:30 in the morning. He's sitting with the assistant principal and the teacher. Like, Solange is have petitioned to get the teacher fired because she said she did the report right.
Where's the petition? I'd like to sign it. She wasn't wrong. Matthew Knowles recalls his proudest moment with Blue Ivy after she got ridiculed during the tour and people said she couldn't dance. She got up the next day and started fixing it.
I take that back. It was the second time she danced. I was in London and I went backstage and I was like, well, Beyonce, where's Blue Ivy? And she says, oh, she's in there practicing.
I'm so sorry. I'm very immature. Those glasses, Mr. Knowles, do not flatter your nose. It's giving Toucan Sam. So sorry. Commence.
And I was like, oh, okay. She's practicing. Yeah, she's practicing. And I was like, she's going to dance again? Because it was never meant to be this ongoing that she was going to perform. It was a one-off. And she had a young girl friend that traveled and her parents traveled. And Beyonce said, yeah, well, her friend talked how bad she danced last night on social media. And so she been in there practicing. That was a proud moment for me. That she took, because in life, failure and mistakes are opportunities. Opportunity to grow and get better. Again, it goes back to Star Search and the people that lost, and the people that won, but the ones lost got better. And to hear about Blue Ivy, that someone said something negative that wasn't good. She didn't go and post some negativity on social media. She went and practiced. That was a proud moment.
Yeah, she's Jay-Z's daughter. Only greatness. All right. There was also one other thing he talked about that stood out. I hope it is somewhere close by. Oh, two more things.
Manager.
So this was always so weird to me. Around the time that Alicia Keys was big and Beyonce was big, a lot of people like, why don't they have a song together? And you know, people are like, oh, is she fucking Jay-Z? Is she the, you know, diva shit. And then they come out with a song and we're so excited. And it was trash. It's say you love me, and then put it in a love song. It don't sound good because it's me. No, it doesn't sound good because it didn't sound good when it was them too, right? Cool. We never got the video. Put it in a love song. You don't believe me? Go listen to it. It's not good. So the real reason we didn't get the video is because it was I'm going this weekend. It was shot in Brazil in the favelas. The favelas is like Brownsville. If you go to Rio de Janeiro, the capital, they're going to ask you want to go to a tour of the favelas? That's like getting to New York City as a tour versus somebody saying, do you want to tour Brownsville? Why would you romanticize somebody's poverty and hardships? Why is going to somebody's hood a tour? I heard that they have tours for Marcy now. I'm not making this up. Y'all can research it. To me, Brownsville is worse than Marcy by far, so it's not the same. But the favelas equals Brownsville. Now, they go to the favelas. Why? Who knows, right? They go shoot the video. They don't pay the Brazilian gangsters.
Sure. And they're in the projects, hood, ghetto, in Rio. And Sony hadn't paid the gangsters. And they had to be helicoptered out of there. A whole lot you don't know, young man. Yeah. It's a lot that people don't know.
Isn't Matthew just a messy bitch? He let the beat drop. He said,
Thank you.
messy, messy. I don't like him. I don't like him. I'm gonna keep on listening. There was one more thing that he said on there, a little messy tea he gave us that stood out. Let's see if I saved it. I hope I did. Where are you, Messy? Here we go. In this clip, my last clip of Matthew, he claims that Michelle is the connector on why Destiny Child stayed together.
Michelle is the connector of why Destiny's Child stayed. Because Michelle has never been negative. Michelle has always been, let's do this. Is that what you guys want of me? Let's do it. She has been a connector. She's never had one negative comment or action as long as I've known her. Not one. And by the way, Michelle's on Broadway strategically, going back to when I put her on Aida. Again, people don't know. These aren't happenstance stuff. I mean, that was, each one of those ladies were earmarked by me.
Okay, we get it. We get it. And this is why I don't like Matthew, and it's starting to hit me. He reminds me of Joe Jackson. He likes to take credit for a lot of things. And like I said, for somebody born in the 1800s, it's less talking for men, and he just loves to be the source of tea. Don't like you. And you a cheater. That's all I remember. I remember another family. Okay. What's up, Neezy? Neezy said the children in Brazil have to be helicoptered to school so they're not robbed and kidnapped. And why am I going to Brazil on Friday? Why am I going there? But you know what? I'll be all right. Not Michelle Obama, Trixie. Michelle Williams. I almost said Michelle Rowland. It's the Beyonce and them. That's named the group, Beyonce and them. All right. Let's see what else is going on in there. I know I got a lot more tea. We got to get back to health facts, but I'll do that a little later. Holy, you know, you're never going to see me tell y'all to pray for a white woman, but some people are exempt. Dolly Parton's sister went on social media yesterday and asked for some prayers. I didn't ask any question. I gave 3 up. You got 3 from me. You got 3 from me and 2 from Jolene. I think Jolene dead already. But yeah, y'all, if y'all have, she's never been problematic, never been. It would break my heart if something came out, and I'll take my prayers back. But until then, Dolly Parton apparently isn't doing so well right now. This is from her sister. Last night, I was up all night praying for my sister Dolly. Many of you know she hasn't been her best lately. I truly believe in the power of prayer, and I have been led to ask the world that loves her, the prayer warriors, to pray with me. She's strong, loved, with all the prayers being lifted to her. I know in my heart she's going to be just fine. Godspeed, my sister Dolly. We all love you. Even if you just love titties, please save our sis some prayers. All right, that is the first and last person, and Gwen Stefani. I don't have a lot of white people I pray for. Gwen Stefani, Dolly Parton. I don't think there's any white men I would pray for. No. All right, let's keep the list real short, like it needs to be. All right, what else is going on? This is ghetto, and that's right up my alley, so let's do it. The little girl, I don't really care for her. E. Kane. Why do we know her? I don't know if she's on reality TV. I know she has a really ugly baby daddy, and they have a really ugly dynamic, and they fight and they throw stuff, and she's pregnant again. The girl was on the internet, and someone said something along the lines of, "You remind me of Tia."
I remind you of Tia Kemp. Please don't disrespect me. I'm 25 years old. I am not 50 years old on TikTok Live. I'm 25, honey. I'm doing exactly what needs to be done at my age.
You're not.
Don't,
You're
no,
not.
thank you. No, thank you. Anywho, I swear y'all.
Who told Braceface to say that? Because y'all know Tia the teeth. All she do is like to scream in the camera. So let me see where this old lady is at. Okay? And you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing at 25, getting pregnant for a hideous face, twice back to back, on the internet fighting, getting beat up while pregnant. People really, really, really have a problem looking in the mirror and saying, you know what? I should be quiet because my life isn't that much better. Let's go over to Tia and see what she had to say. Because you know she love a scream down session. I don't care for Tia either. But let's see who was going to win this screaming match. Where'd the girl go? I just seen her big teeth somewhere. I just saw teeth. There we go.
Nicki Minaj, fuck you and that bitch. Fuck her. And y'all pussy hoes texting and calling me talking about who I better stop talking about and all that. Go suck my dick, bitch. Whenever I grow one pussy asshole. Y'all better get somebody else to fucking play with. I'm telling you, better go on some motherfucking way. I ain't going with that fuck shit. Find you somebody to play with. Trying to get you bitches, a lot of you hoes, you pretty perk head ass, pussy ass hoes who keep coming to my motherfucking phone and playing on my phone and texting me all this fuck shit about some Nicki Minaj. Fuck you and that bitch. Fuck her. Tell that hoe go scream up Beyonce name. I ain't her motherfucking Pierce pussy hoes. Find you somebody to play with. I ain't these rap girlies. Y'all hoes better go find y'all somebody to play with, bitch. I ain't your mammy either. You might have played with that big pussy hoe, but you ain't gonna play with motherfucking me, hoe. Find you someone to play with, bitch. Yes. Stinking bitches. Funky ass, stinking ass cock breath hoes.
Cock breath hoes, I like it.
Oh yeah, I woke up with the shits cuz for the past few days, I couldn't do nothing but I'm resting and going over movie role scripts. I don't have time
Probably
to be
Tubi, but nonetheless.
dick-sucking bitches. And every time I turn around my phone, ringing, and text messages from dick-sucking ass Barbs that got my number and playing on my motherfucking phone. I done had to cuss out.
I told y'all when I was in St. Martin, them niggas was calling my phone, my mama phone. They went to my mama house and stole her gnomes off her yard. They could have got killed, but they lucky my mama ain't me because I would have sent y'all to your dead ass grandma. Stop with the mental illness. This shit is going to get one of y'all killed. And we need more of y'all too. So y'all realize there's real consequences to harassing people over a cokehead rapper that's married to a rapist. That's your leader. Y'all are sick. Ugh, I don't have the time. But anyway, so apparently the beef is Barb related because the brace face girl E. Kane is a Barb. And the Barbs attacked the old lady. And then the little girl, she submitted a diss back to the old lady. Let me see what it says. With a girl.
I just went there. They changed my colors. I've been there. Like, I go there every month, I swear. That's why my teeth are straightening up, auntie. But anywho, why are you that mad? You proceed to say you don't know who E-Kane is, and then try to run down everything about E-Kane. But you swear, why you be the bitches that swear they don't know me, that seem to know every little... Bitch, y'all say the same shit every time. Okay, yeah, my story different than yours, but it seems like I'm living just as good as you were. Let's just be very honest. You laid up under Rick Ross' big nasty ass for a $200K car. You brag about a $200K car. My car was $150K. No baby daddy to eat you off of. I don't have a rich baby daddy. I gotta hustle for my shit. Yeah, that's my life. I do gotta hustle. My bad. My bad. I ain't fuck no fat, nasty ass, orangutan built ass nigga.
Your nigga is just as ugly, if not uglier.
Girl,
stand
that's
down.
Exactly my problem. You saying I should be doing what you doing, but that's the problem, young T. You 50 years old doing shit that E-Kane did at 20. It's time for you to grow the fuck up. You clapping your ass.
Not y'all having a ghetto off.
Calling people at 50 years old. Bitch, I did that at 20. Go look up the videos, ho. Because it seemed like you did some research on me. Bitch, you ain't researched enough. You can't fuck with me. Is you cool? Are you cool, young T? Your old ass needs to be burping your grandson. Go cook up a Sunday dinner for once in your motherfucking life, ho. You too old. You want to beef with a young turn bitch like me when I paved the way for you, you old bitch. I paved the... That's me. When I look in your comments, they say this E-Kane in 20 years. Is you cool? We kind of look alike, young T. Like, you look like you could be my pet or something. You feel me? Like, you look like, come on, you always in a... Like, girl, it's always bitches with them big ass teeth. Like, okay, bye, Steve. Bye, Steve. I don't care. Yes, I'm getting my real teeth fixed. Bye. If I wanted some veneers, Veronica right up the street. She got a special going on. All she wanted some head. I can get me some big ass teeth just like you. Just like you, queen. I don't need to do shit you doing. Because at your age, hopefully, I can relax and just live.
You better be hoping that you live to her age when you fighting that nigga every day that's beating your ass in that house. Let me cut off your mic. The ghetto off is not amusing. Anyway, so if y'all into ghetto bitches that have a little platform, you know where to find them hoes. I don't even know who's wronger or more ghetto, but not my concern. What else we got going on the internet? She did not eat at all, and she pregnant. There's so much going on. Okay, y'all. The return of a recession indicator, they say. The return of Versus will be October 25th in Vegas. It's going to be Cash Money versus No Limit. If I have any white viewers, this is reminiscent NSYNC versus Backstreet Boys. That's what this is. Two equally talented groups that came out probably months behind each other. So one would think the other replicated the other, but you know, what came first? The chicken or the egg? This is your Backstreet Boys versus NSYNC if you wanted to have a versus. I don't even know who my money on. Cash Money. Let's be real. It's not going to be, and you know what? I learned with versus when it was Dipset versus Rough Riders. It's not always who has the better catalog. No. I don't know. My money, I don't know, because baby a crackhead now. I'm going to say Cash Money. Cash Money had me twerking more. But anyway, if y'all into Versus October 25th, if you got a little bit extra money, a lot of people don't, you can actually fly to Vegas and go see it. I don't know how much the tickets are. Maybe you should have some parlays on this. Cash Money. I got money on Cash Money. All right, what else we got going on? I don't have energy. It went from worse to worser. Whatsa? The boy, where'd he go? I don't like all this scrolling I have to do. It really just messes up my momentum. It's a lot going on. Cardi left Offset and got her a reset. This boy looked like he might be worse. The boy got all these alleged babies coming out. He got an alleged different sexuality. He got alleged beating girls. I just don't know. Stephon Diggs sued by his ex, Mulan Hernandez, for an alleged assault attempted to silence her. On June 27th of last year, Hernandez claims Diggs punched her in the back of the head with a closed fist. She claims she was diagnosed with a concussion. Hernandez says Diggs flew out his personal assistant to Houston in June to attempt to have her sign an NDA, which would have prevented her from speaking out on the incident. Hernandez demanded unspecified damages for her physical pain and mental suffering and her medical bills. She asked the court for at least a $250,000, but no more than $1 million. In February of this year, Diggs sued his ex by third party, Brianna Mack. Wait, this is another one? For assault, trespass. This is what I want to say. When you are so eager to prove to other people that you don't need them or that you too can go outside and be loved, sometimes that eagerness will put you in a worse situation than what you thought you already was in. There is no reason for you to be pregnant by a stranger. You could have been, I get it. The face card, lethal. Go have some fun. And I don't know if our ideas of fun are different, but my idea of fun is not being pregnant. Especially not by no stranger. Yo, it is every day I wake up, it's something with the new boyfriend. It's, oh, he gay. Oh, he beat bitches. Oh, he got 4 more babies on the way. Oh. Why are you so, man? I don't care, not my kid. So if you want to know what else is going on with Stephon Diggs today, allegedly this is his third assault on a woman case, okay? He's the drama, baby. He's the drama. That should have been his album. Or he should have got a feature on one of the songs. Because your boyfriend, girlfriend, he's the drama. All right. What else we got going on? I don't care about Joe Budden. Oh, let's keep it in the family.
This is fine.
So no longer do we have journalists doing interviews. It's okay. Not really. We have artists interviewing artists. Now, some people, I didn't feel this way. You know how I feel. Y'all have y'all opportunity to make money. Some of y'all are actors. Some of y'all are singers. Some of y'all are rappers. And that was y'all claim to fame. The smaller people, we pull. So, we had Combat Jack, Tax Stone. They started this podcast shit. And it was a glimpse of light for the common man to make money. And here y'all go. Already was on Star Search, already, made generational wealth. Coming over to the little people's lane and taking it. I didn't like that. That's what I don't like. I can never wake up and say, you know what? I want to do a Tyler Perry movie this morning. But y'all got the opportunity to do that and y'all want to come over to our lane. I don't like it. Now, I just got to deal with it. There's people who are annoyed with Kiki for giving Offset a stage to speak. And I'm just like, you already pissed me off for another reason. I don't feel that way. But I don't know if they're Cardi fans or... Hey, listen. I want whoever on my couch, long as you ain't a racist, a rapist, or an abuser. I don't know him for physically hurting, but I just know he can't keep his dick in his pants. So I just seen a small community on Twitter. Oh, she's always been male-centered, right up her alley. Why would she give Offset a platform? He got an album coming out. His baby mama got an album out. I think it's going to get me some streams. That's how I felt. I didn't feel like it was male, but whatever. I also don't be caring. So maybe it is and it went over my head. But guess what? Since it's here, I'm going to get the tea. Now, she asked him, what did he regret about the relationship with Cardi? And this is what he had to say.
Now, Cardi, your ex-wife, or I don't even know if divorce is final, but I know she filed for divorce in 2024. Where do y'all stand now?
I mean...
Is it finalized, the divorce?
Not yet.
Okay, so it's not finalized.
Still going through it.
Do you want it to be finalized?
I'm ready to be over it, for it to be over with, yeah.
Really?
Just so, just for both of us, I feel like that be a louder story than what we really love to do, which is music and art. You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying that. Not nothing towards her.
That's her journalist face.
It blinds the people to what we are to the people, which is our artists.
Shut up, boy.
It blinds them
For a
because
while, I
it's too
thought
personal.
if it was a part of this, because sometimes performance art can go far. So I didn't know if it was like a lead up to the 2 albums and we was going to get a gag or what. You don't know what is real life anymore because a lot of times people be doing reality shows into the music marketing. So I wasn't sure.
No, I'm a player. I would never do that. I would never
You are
play with my
not.
personal life to make a hit or make me have a moment in music. Nah, it's
So it's
real.
real.
It's real life, man. It's real life. It's a hard thing to do.
So I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, is there anything that you wish you would have done differently or that you regret or that
I should have respected her way more. You know what I mean? I made
about
bad
7
decisions as a man,
chances.
like stepping out.
Just be
like,
yourself at this point.
Gotta take that on the chin. Like that's why when she left, I had to take that on the chin because like I could have been we got so much our kids to live for.
I'm sorry. You know what taking it on the chin is? Not suing for alimony because you want half. You didn't take it on the chin. You took it like a bitch. You went on the internet, told all her business. You really handled it like a bitch. So I don't understand this. I'm a player. I would never, because I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't care about these people, but I do have eyes, and they be on Twitter a lot. Offset conducted himself like a pure bitch. And for the person that is the cause of the demise of the relationship, you should have been more humble and quiet. But continue, and he's suing the bitch for money, and he's still living in one of her houses, and be posting pictures with new bitches in the bathroom in a house that got her name on it. But sitting on a couch, ever so lying and delusional, I took it on the chin. I'm player. No, you's a bitch. Continue.
I was being selfish, you know what I mean? And I can say that as a man. I'm a grown man, you know what I mean? I can say that.
He's a grown they.
I wish there wasn't so much internet stuff going on.
Cause I'm here.
Yeah.
I got out of I got out of pocket a couple times because
I'm a bitch.
Bro, you feel like you're getting bullied. Like I used to never say nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
I've seen recently
I tried
some
to
things.
I tried to recently just say something just like to try to defend myself.
Yeah.
Because the narrative be nasty sometimes on me, and it don't be that. And
But Cardi's she's always been a media personality. She always been somebody to tell, her life and everything. So it does seem very natural coming from her. We expect her to say stuff, but you never want people to be in a bad way. So when I'm seeing all that type of stuff, I hate it for both of y'all. I want love to survive, and I really.
I done clicked out the whole box. But Kiki, we only see. I like Kiki, so it's gonna be hard. We only know about you and that half-breed mulatto deadbeat daddy because you did the same thing. You came on the internet. You went and sat on couches and said that he was jealous of you. You gave us the whole play-by-play. You went to the Usher concert. He ain't like your outfit. You was just shaking a tail feather and he. And then we got video of your mama calling him all types of. You said it like you wasn't familiar with the lifestyle. These niggas be losing their mind and they be bitches. And we in a social media age, so we just be like, yo, he a bitch. But you just said it like you didn't relate to Cardi. And that, she's always been a personality and she's telling the family stuff. And you did too. And that's why we know your daddy is the baby daddy is a D-list celebrity. He a bitch, and he had to go to the army because the football team ain't want him. Your mama don't like him, and he was a little bit abusive. We didn't make that up. We got it from somewhere, and it looks like we got it from you. So y'all all do the same thing. All right, let's go and get some more tea. Maybe I needed to click out of there anyway because I wanted to show y'all another piece of the interview that was on my favorite vlog right now, Neighborhood Talk. So what I was always confused about, right, is y'all kept on saying that the boy, Offset, and Quavo broke up because of Sweetie, right? I kept on asking y'all, where'd y'all get it from? The closest thing to an answer I got was Diamond. So Cardi and Academics is friends. And I'm like, why? Right? And they speak on the phone and I'm like, wire. And they like, so when they was on the phone, Cardi told Academics about some text messages. Academics' next show, he alluded to the idea that Sweetie and Offset canoodled. This is a bunch of they're playing telephone at this point. So 6ix9ine had an interview not too long ago. I'm not taking the words of a rat. Not that I'm in the street and that matters to me, but the integrity isn't there. We already know your whole claim to fame is trolling. So I'm not listening to 6ix9ine. I'm not listening to big Batiman academics. I need y'all to tell me, why are y'all so confident in saying that the boy Offset slept with Sweetie? Kiki asked. Kiki asked for us.
No, man.
Oopsies, sorry. Let me I gotta share the screen.
It was a rumor, man, and I feel like
Let me start it over for y'all. I don't want y'all to miss a word.
Was there truth to you and Sweetie?
No, man. It was a rumor, man, and I feel like it was something deeper than that for
Hold
the
on,
split.
y'all. Let me get close to this mic. I'm the type of person, I'm gonna ask you a question, right? And when I ask you this question, I am not going to get my truth from the words. I am going to absolutely get my truth from your delivery and everything surrounding those words. So I'm going to pretend that I care about this person and that I need the truth. And I'm going to play this clip back and I'm going to tell y'all what my gut tells me. Click out, click in.
Was there truth to you and Sweetie?
No, man. It was a rumor, man, and I feel like it was something deeper than that.
Click out, click in.
Was there truth to you and Sweetie?
No, man. It was a rumor, man, and I feel like it was something deeper than that.
Now, let me tell you something. I'm no criminology major by far. The loss of eye contact was my first flag. The wordplay was my second. This is someone that's not too smart. This is someone who made a career lying to his wife. I really want to believe that it was no, and I don't know why, because I don't give a fuck. But watch this. The loss of the eye contact, and I'm going to show you a wordplay that bothered me.
Was there truth to you?
Question posed?
No, man. It was a rumor, man, and I feel like it was something deeper than that.
It was something deeper than that. If it didn't exist, deeper than that wouldn't exist. You get what I'm trying to say? It was something deeper than that. Something deeper than that means something occurred. There's nothing around. Play with it in your head. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to play with that statement in your head. It was something deeper than that. That is the word that lets you know that something existed. It is the subject, that. It was something deeper than that. Another way to word it, if it never existed. No, man. It was this. Not something deeper than that. That means that that exists. And then the loss of the eye contact, I'm uncomfortable. And once I'm uncomfortable, I can't fuck with you. I can't. This was not convincing. Sweetie, we already just had a story earlier in the show that you was in Africa for a month, allegedly or not allegedly, with a madam by the name of Maybach, and she wants her money. She wants her money because allegedly you was selling pussy and she ain't get her piece for protection. So we already know that for a price it's a go. We already know we dealing with a sexaholic that cheats on his wife every day that ends with Y. We already know that there is a window for y'all to be around each other because you around his bandmate, you his bandmate girl, he likes the girls.
For the split.
Oh, he wants to give emphasis on words in the split. I don't believe it.
Was there truth to you and Sweetie?
Let's watch it, friend.
No, man. It was a rumor, man, and I feel like it was something deeper than that for the split of me and bro. It was
Como
something
se
deeper than
dice,
that. You know what I mean? It was something deeper than that. I don't really want to touch on, but it's something deeper than that.
Oh, he
I
did
think
it.
that was just like that was a thing that was a bug that I heard. I think people was trying to tear my situation down in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
And
You think there were business people that were plotting on you both?
He did that shit.
for sure.
Yeah, and they were creating you guys, stopping you guys from being strong so that y'all couldn't go together against that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then because I would
Sounds
be
like
seeing
capitalism.
I would be seeing headlines and we men, so we don't play those games. We don't even know how to do that. And so it was just like that was a weird thing though. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Pretty
y'all,
bad, like-
unfortunately, it is with deep regret that I have to inform you he did that shit. Like, oh, God. One of the people that went to school for body language. Do a split screen and do it the professional way because I'm just a hood bitch and I know when niggas be lying. So I can't articulate it in a way that would convey the thought and get people convinced. But yeah, get me out of here. I'm uncomfortable. All right, y'all. Damn. Sorry, girl. Sorry. All right. Now I am convinced. Let's see what else is going on the internet. I'm hungry. Oh my God. Hate it had to be you. What else we got going on this internet? I also seen this floating around the internet all day. And I just don't. I save things for the show. I don't care, but I have to talk about people because I bought a computer for it. Cam Newton does my nerves. I just feel like shut up and run the ball, but you don't do that anymore. So I don't know. And again, I thought I saw a show on BET with him speaking some more. I think the boy gonna keep on speaking. I think I got bad memory, but things that dance around an idea will bring it back. Like I think Cam Newton getting a show where he has to speak some more. And I just hate that because he's a very dumb person. And he thinks that top hat makes him serious. And I can't take it. But anyway, let's see. I've been avoiding this clip, but I know I wanted it for the show. What's the caption on it? Let's make this quick before I throw up. Cam Newton explains to Parker McKenna, whoever the fuck that is, why he asked his girlfriend, Jasmine Brown, I know who that clown is, for a list of her previous partners before their relationship. Let's just, I don't got the time.
I want to
Names,
know.
addresses?
I needed to know. I have
Oh
to.
my God.
And I'm going to tell you why, though. I want to know. Because before I sit up here and really keep moving and elevating our relationship, I want to know who got one up on me.
Mm.
And if I'm willing to take on that burden, because why I want to know? If you had any type of relationship, intimacy, experiences with people that I really know, I need to know that. I'm owed that. Because if you don't give me that, you got me, hey y'all, this my girl. And you got somebody over there in that corner like, that nigga don't know. What's up, my boy? You good? She bad, ain't she? Yeah, that's mine. Baby, you want some juice? You want some punch?
But you're a special man because a lot of they're too insecure to actually really hear that.
That has
You're a
nothing
special man.
That has nothing to do with insecurity. But this is where I want women to understand. If she had been with somebody that was close to me, I would have had to respectfully, I'm not there yet. I can't.
Not that grown yet.
I can't carry that weight yet.
Right.
You cool, you're beautiful, but
Everybody in this world deserves someone stupid enough to love them. Think about it. Everybody in this world deserves someone stupid enough to love them. And as somebody said in my comments, look at her stupid, goofy ass in the comments, egging him on. I actually love the fact he has my list. Such a weight off my chest. Baby, and do you have his list or there are not enough trees to print out so much paper? It's just people literally seek out weaker companions so they can get away with A, being stupid and having someone look at them like they're profound, or B, someone that needs them and they have to tolerate how empty they are. Cam Newton better thank the gods above that he was an athlete, because I don't see anyone loving someone with such an empty portal. It's just, oh God, it's nauseating. Oh, whilst you guys have sex with women over and over and over, but when it comes to a woman, you need to count, you need to date. The STD to end your life is going to come from you and your decisions, because the number game you're playing, it's just, I just, people that stupid need more stupid people around them to feel alive. And, you know, in podcasting, he found his lane, because that's where stupid people go to die. Okay, I just hate that guy so bad. And those fucking top hats. What else is going on the internet? And then you got a poor girl that needed you for survival that just got pregnant. And she's just like, yeah, I'm so happy he has my list. A weight off my shoulder. Okay, parents, y'all are to blame. I don't play with the Mexican cartel. And I do remember reading an article about a year ago that there once was like an agreement with the government and the cartels. Hey, so tourism is keeping Mexico afloat. We know y'all like to sell drugs and decapitate leaders' heads. Can y'all do that quietly? Because when the Americans come here and they like to bailar to our music on our beaches, a la playa, we make a lot of money. The cartel said, what y'all doing for us? We're going to stay out of y'all way. Move the coke, cut off the heads. Do not come near tourist area. Do not annoy the tourists. Sometimes in life, you get bigger than the program. It almost never happens, but it happened here. The cartel got bigger than the government, and they said, remember that treaty we had for the last 20 years when we said no tourist areas? Fuck that! Up it! They got bodies floating at Taboo. There's shootouts on the beach and Tulum, and, you know, they called it off. That's all I had to hear. I haven't been back to Cancun, Playa del Carmen, or Tulum since. This guy said, you know what?
Amongst other
Mexico, you Americans might not want to go anymore. The cartels and Los Cabos have been threatening y'all. Listen, I don't care if it's real or not real. Alejandro, I heard your message. I'm good.
if you or your loved ones are going to be traveling to Mexico in the next few months,
Mexico, that's how you know it's
or
real.
even
Mexico.
next year, just know that the cartels have put a warning out. They put a huge banner out. In that banner, they name Kash Patel, the FBI director, and they state that they're being hurt because too many of their shipments are being stopped, that they're threatening to hurt American tourists.
I'm good. I'm all right.
To retaliate for what's going on with all their drug shipments not being able to get through.
I got it.
If you're going,
I'm not.
or your kids, or somebody you know,
Not even me,
send this
pero.
to them. It's been confirmed. It's all over Mexican media. Soon you'll start seeing here on American media. I usually get a little bit ahead of what's going on because I'm paying attention to other media in other countries. They're already talking about it. They're already discussing it. And it's legitimate. It's a legitimate threat. They're saying stay out of places like Cancun, Playa del Carmen, even Tijuana. They're even saying,
Baby, he meant Cancun, Playa del Carmen, and Tijuana. You don't have to. We heard over and out, Alejandro. You got it. It could not even be real. I'm not even going to gamble and play the guessing game. Gracias, muchacho. Out. So you heard that? And it's not like our government's going to debrief us. They don't know their mouth from their ass. Just don't go. I don't care if they put a label under it that this was AI. I don't need to go that bad. Okay, so damn, I'm supposed to go to Cancun in a few months. You do what you want. Alejandro has spoken. I prefer you not. It's like a girl. Did you not hear him? All right. What else we got going on? I'm hungry. Jesus Christ. I'm going to give me another shot of Ozempic before I go on my trip because why am I hungry? Lloyd has been performing a lot lately, and I just don't remember his stage presence being like this or him being so damn thick. Men that are thick are make me uncomfortable, and I think they should wear baggier clothes. But, you know, he looks happy, so I'm happy for him. This was Lloyd at Fried Chicken Fest in New Orleans. What's that? And I'm already hungry, so I didn't need to hear that. Here he goes. Okay. Okay, I'm uncomfortable. I let the gyrating go. I just said, he's in his fest. But grabbing the crotch. I understand you're having a good time. I like some of the moves, but this is where I disconnect. But he looks happy. Once again, I'm happy for him. All right, that's Fried Chicken Fest in New Orleans. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, I love Jay-Z's stories. Have you realized that Jay-Z is the celebrity to celebrities? Because every podcast, you could interview the fucking people that have nothing to do to Jay-Z. They go, have you ever met Jay-Z? What was it like? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, this is Exhibit telling a story about Jay-Z and, being an asshole. And I like those stories too. Let's see.
Twice, right? So I was really young. I just got a deal, and I got invited to a party. And I was just standing there kind of looking out, and this nigga comes and stands right next to me. And he's Jay-Z at the time. Like he's Jay-Z.
I'll be on his dick. That's so fire.
And I didn't know. I'm in my head. I don't want to be the guy that try to start fucking rapping for the nigga and doing all this shit. I'm excited. I'm like, the first thing I thought of was like, okay, so. It's like, hey man, he's like, oh, what's up? I was like, hey man, look, I got a rollie. The worst, the worst fucking thing you can do. That nigga looked. Okay, so look, first thing that came out my mouth.
I
right?
remember that.
Yeah. So listen. He
Set
looked
yourself
down
up,
at the
bro.
motherfucker. He looked down at the motherfucker and he said, "That's nice." You know what I'm saying? And then he kept it moving.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, and then when he left, I was like, oh, fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's like the worst. Like, right? Okay. So that was my first encounter, first connecting with Jay-Z. So fast forward, after the Dre shit and all that, boom, boom, we in Vegas. And now Exhibit is Exhibit. I've been out with Dre, Snoop, and all, been doing all, he got platinum records, everything. So now I get invited to a thing. He's got his like a little casino night or something going on.
What?
I got invited to it. So I was like, fuck, okay, cool, yeah, get in there. And he's like, and then this time he's working. He's like, oh, what's up, man? And I was like, hey, man. I was like, you probably don't remember this, but we was at this party when I was first getting in the industry, and I didn't know what to say to you first. So I was like, yeah, look at this watch, and he was like, ha, yeah, look at you now. He did it to me again. He was like, yeah, look at you now, man. Look at you. Like if he could have just nicked my chin, then it would have been complete. Like, look at you now, kid. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh.
Well, when you're a dick rider. Anyway, the guy, we just talked about this with Michael Jackson. Some people in life, their aura makes them look so large and you just don't know what to do. I met Jay-Z a couple of times. I'm not going to do it every episode. But the guy does make it. But you're a whole man. That's gay. But anyway, that is the trend with podcasts. Everybody, the last question before you go. Did you meet Jay-Z? Like, what is he, God? Like, and I get it. Believe me, I get it. But God did get off that man's dick. Okay, whatever. I get it. Larger than life. There's no denying it. All right, what else we got going on before I go over to the blogs and round this shit out and find some chicken? Skip, we got any food in the fridge? Jesus, I'm hungry. Feed me, Seymour. Okay. Oh, this was ghetto. This was, niggas in Japan. They was calling it Japlana. Atlanta and Japan. So we had a couple of people go over to Japan, right? We had A Boogie and them. We had, I don't know what it was. They called it Japlana. They went, they threw money. Awesome, right? I don't know the backstory because I have a life and I'm a girl. But Future's crew ran into A Boogie's crew and it caused a little fight. And this is it. You see A Boogie stomping on someone. not to say every, demographic doesn't have their things with them. But when y'all gatekeep being Black American and y'all be like, Black Americans are so influential. You Caribbeans, you everybody stay out. Lock it twice. I don't give a fuck. Juneteenth, I'll be at work. Not a watermelon in sight. I don't care. Put me to work a double. Cause y'all got it. Okay. What else we got going on? Any jabs to I get a chance for Black Americans, I let them have it. Because they just, we all look alike and they're embarrassing me. All right. Okay. Enough. Fried chicken. I was like, I questioned it. This fans always like, no, she's just having a good time. Whatever. JT was seen at one of these little Japanese Harajuku anime concerts. Like, girl, what are you doing there? And she did this. I just don't know the song, but I just didn't feel like it called for all of that. So I questioned if it was drugs, AI, or both. And she's having fun. If I could do was uncalled for. Get a life. All right, whatever. Like, what the fuck was that, JT? Oh, and she dropped the diss record this week. We're going to get into that. It wasn't the greatest, but whatever. Someone somewhere is going to like it. Let me see what else we have before I go over to the blogs. And we're going to run right into that diss record. This was strange. Pretty and I'm petty as. This is Hennessy, Cardi's sister, and she looks like Nicki Minaj. Why does Cardi's sister look like Nicki Minaj? What's going on? Whatever. They're mad at that one too. I have two eyes and it looks like Nicki. All right. And then you got these obsessive barbs. Oh, that's their son. This is the son. The bitch was born with this face. She's not her sister. She didn't go make a face and take it to a doctor. Sometimes in life, you hate somebody, you start looking like them. And I just don't like adult fans. Like, find something to do. I say this, she did say she have sons. Genetically, because this is a bitch first, this is her cis face. Cis means original, I think. I don't know. They put it in front of women. I don't know. Life is hard. Okay, whatever. That looks like Nicki. Okay, who cares? I am still hungry. What else? Speaking about looking like Nicki, Nicki's original twin is what's this girl's name again? Damn it, I lost it. What's that lady through the fire? Through the fire. Everybody's name always slipped me. It's not Aretha. It's Shaka Khan. Shaka and the girl Nicki are twins also, and they actually act alike too. This is a fan trying to get their paws on Shaka. Girl, put your hand here and move that big ass bag. You look stupid. You look good. Oh my God. There are twins with looks and behavior. All right, let me go over to the blogs and see. Let me go into the hood. Let me go into the favelas. I taught y'all something today, right? What are the hoods in Rio de Janeiro called? Favelas. Let's go to the favelas of all gossip, and that would be the Shade Room. I don't know how. Let's see what's going on. Oh, God. Stinky Santana's birthday's today. She's a Libra. Blech. Put a bad name on all of us. Her best friend, Carisha, sent a birthday shout out. Never on no funny shit. Never cutting me out. Always counting me in. Always there when I need you, wiping my tears. I can go on and on. I love you, Botana. Must be an inside joke. Thank you for just being you. Happy birthday. Whatever. We got more important Libras coming up. What else we got going on in the hood? Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. You know what? You know what came up this week? And I'm going to have to give y'all I'm going to have to get creepy with y'all. Where is it? How much news stories did y'all have this week? I want to show y'all something. All right. Lotto was on stage this week, right? And people said hers is pregnant, right? I see it. I see it, right? I want you to follow me. I got to show y'all a still picture so y'all really get what occurred. First of all, she went out of her way to show y'all the stomach because no one would put that outfit together on purpose, right? Unless there was an agenda. That's a hideous outfit. I wanted to show y'all a still screen. Let me scroll. Just be patient. And we're going to drive this thought home. What does Dame Dash say? Let me land the plane. I'm going to land the plane. That happened a few days ago, so y'all got to be patient and fucking wait. Because she tricked y'all, and I'm going to show y'all how she tricked y'all. Oh, man, I'm glad I came back here. There's some more drama over here. I almost forgot to show y'all. Being in a rush to eat some chicken. Oh, 2 things. Okay. Don't let me forget. Jesus fucking Christ. Where is the belly? Lord, when I get a budget, y'all are fucking finished. I think I know where to find it. But I'm glad I scrolled because there's 2 major stories in here I would have missed. All right. She went on tour and someone said the girl's pregnant. She gave y'all a picture and said, I wasn't pregnant. I ate a burrito. Too much ragu, she says. Right? Let me see if anybody in the comments caught it before I bring it home for y'all. Did anybody catch it? Y'all are not investigators like me. Oh, they caught it. They caught it. So now I'm going to show you what they caught. So this is the picture Lotto gave y'all to play with y'all and said, me pregnant? Nah, too much wagyu. Mind you, no one would wear this outfit on purpose. On purpose, unless they wanted to show y'all something. And I'm going to show it to y'all. Let's go over to Lotto's page. So y'all do know we are living in the era of AI. She gave y'all a picture and a funny caption. Too much wagyu. Look at this stomach. Look at the belly button. It's an Audi. I'm going to drive this point home. Look at this belly. It's an innie. So what Lotto did was create fake gossip around her not being pregnant. She actually is pregnant because people caught the video live. It was a round, rotund belly. Now, when she AI'd or photoshopped her stomach flat, this belly has no Audi. This belly has an Audi. Lotto is pregnant. She just photoshopped her belly flat. She wants y'all to talk about it because guess what? No one would put together such a hideous outfit on purpose unless they wanted the people there at the concert to be like, hey, Lotto's pregnant, post the video, and then she counters it. Oh, I'm not pregnant, too much wagyu, Photoshop it. Congratulations on being pregnant for somebody's husband. Next story. Real classy, y'all. Oh, but he just married her for a green card. And are those baby green card babies that they had together? Because I get I need citizenship, but there's kids. And I don't know if that's a part of the vetting process of seeing someone's married for real, but there's 2 kids. So that's somebody's husband. All right, whatever. Not mine, so not my problem. Let's go over to Neighborhood Talk, see if no. We still navel narcissism. She was craving Olive Garden the other day, so pregnancy checks out. Let me, I missed 2 big stories over on Twitter. So, before I forget and head over to the favelas, there was a little, I don't even remember how it came about. There was a little rumblance about Nikki's husband, Kenneth Petty, and his other kids and his other baby mamas. And what did I find? Follow the bloodstains. So this is ghetto, right? There is a bartender by the name of Redbone. Let me show you her picture first. So this is the caption. I'm today years old when realizing this is one of Kenneth Petty's baby mamas. I'm shocked that he has so many kids that he never mentions. This is a bartender in New York City at some club named Atlantis, right? And then the real tea comes in. All you got to do is come fucking on. I hate when that happens. The real tea comes in and we are left with this. Ooh, when I get a budget, you hoes is over. I want my story swooping in and making that noise. I want it to go when it comes in. But until then, we are going to scroll. Jesus fucking Christ. All right. We get this story. Kenneth Penny's ex shares photos of blood splattered on her kitchen floor, accusing him of coming into her house and trying to shoot her. Right? Baby, when I went in them comments, Nikki, come on now. Where's the comments? All right, long story short, because I am not good with technology, but I'm good about talking people business. This happened allegedly because she was online one day saying, so Kenneth be all in Nikki face, but he still be trying to get with me. Every time he come check the baby, he try to do this, he try to do that. Now you fucking with my money. You know I ain't got no job and I be stealing her cards. I don't have to steal her cards. You know I ain't got no money and she is the breadwinner. She is the roof over my head. She is the swipe to my card. Stop fucking with my money. So allegedly, after she had posted on her social media outing him for still trying to fuck her, he sent some goons over to her house, allegedly, and this was the aftermath. He sent some people to beat up his other baby mother for fucking up his money with his most recent baby mother, Nikki, and it just went under the rug because y'all like Pink Friday. So this is an alleged crime scene of Nikki's baby daddy husband beating up another baby mother for outing him for still trying to fuck her, all while still being pregnant to his breadwinner. I ain't make it up. I just scroll the internet. This is the premise of the show. We scroll the internet together, right? Who knows the validity? We just know it's on the internet. Speaking of other missed drama over the weekend, we had some ghetto-ness in the airport. Where is it? Matter of fact, I can go back to the blogs for this. Let me go over to Neighborhood Talk. I know they won't film me, right? Don't have me looking stupid in front of company. When that girl got beat up. Can y'all hurry up and get to it? Here we go. Jesus Christ. So, one thing about it, two things for sure. I'ma whoop me some ass. I'ma fight everywhere. I be pulling over in traffic, church. I don't got no religion. Supermarket. I will brawl. One and only place you will get me and I will help you beat me up. I will start punching myself in the head and choking myself. You would be confused, is the airport. You're not going to trick me out of my spot, and my spot is the beach. Some people just don't think or they don't care. Over the weekend, we got a video of Lyra Galore getting beat up. And it looks like Hartsfield International Atlanta Airport by somebody I never heard of until the ass whooping, Bianca B. the Beauty. And it's just, sad. And then when you go into the blogs and you go on site, and this is where the girls argue amongst each other and you find out it's over a man, it's just like, y'all would risk being put on a no-fly list over a man? One more time for the people in back. Lyra's the one on the floor. Just kicking and swarming like a fish out of water. Gotta love it. All right, y'all. Y'all gotta grow up. Let's see. Let's work our way backwards and see what else is going on in the vlogs. JT said that Santana is big, sweaty, and a trick. So he posted a video and it didn't do anything to counter it. It looks like a big sweaty trick with their boyfriend. This was Santana, like what was said? Just holding hands with his boyfriend. I don't know how that counters being a big sweaty trick, but here we are. Because that guy is kind of good looking, so I would think you would have to pay for that. But anyway, not my business, not my concern. I just do a show. What else we got going on? Let's work our way backwards, back to the top. I don't watch black TV, but Portia from one of those black shows says she's currently dating a man and a woman, and I'm having a hard time opening up about it because they're not okay. Whatever. Don't know why I clicked on that. Oh, this was interesting, and I've been seeing a lot of people on Twitter talking about Meta glasses, and I have a pair, and Skip has a pair, and they're talking about people being perverts with them, and I'm just like, you do know content creators exist, or you're on an excursion and you want your hands. It's so many other things, but some people have been denouncing the Meta glasses. And I saw a crowd talking about, yeah, that's why Meta glasses getting snatched off of people's faces, and I didn't realize what it was talked about. Oh, the fight where Lyra got beat up was in Houston. Thank you for that, Miss Potato Head. I don't understand. Like, every time something come out, y'all hate it. And I just think it's because y'all can't afford things. Y'all don't like BBLs, but y'all like back fat. Y'all don't like veneers, but y'all like the missing tooth on the side that 90% of the population has. Y'all don't like Meta glasses, but what do y'all like but poverty? I don't see y'all glamorize anything else but poverty. Anyway, so I found out what they were talking about with the Meta glasses getting snatched off of somebody's face, and that was in regards to Diddy's sentencing on Thursday, right? He only got a measly 5 years. I wanted it to be 105. Who cares? Rich people don't face real consequences. We know that. Now, there was a woman outside the courthouse with Meta glasses on. And one of Diddy's kids, that's not his kid, but it is his kid, was offended. Let's see the video.
We're in New York trying to get in the courthouse, right? And we're waiting in line, and Diddy's children come walking in to get in. Quincy Brown notices my mom's glasses and snatches them off of her face.
Sounds like a lawsuit to me. I'm legally blind. I can't see.
Stride. He stops walking into the courthouse and snatches them. And then try to break my glasses. Why not just tell the security guard that I'm recording or whatever? That would have been better. Why would you just come and snatch that? Yeah. Why would you just come snatch that off my face like that?
And your neck and your back hurts, right?
What y'all would have did? Tell me in the comments what would y'all do in this situation if it was y'all. Because to me, that I just think it's messed up, and I have some footage. I have the footage of him walking up towards me, and then I have a still shot of him when he had my glasses in his hand, and it captured a picture of him with it in his hand.
Well, show us now.
Tell me what y'all would have done. I'm gonna attach the video at the end.
I'm gonna tell you what I would have done. You in so much pain, right?
You done messed up my whole time. You know, like. That's
what saying everything what you need to be saying. My neck and my back, bitch.
Diddy, and to see what's going on, and for you to do that, man, that just.
I love the camera so much and overuse it right.
Hold on. Put your phone on.
Oh. My neck, my back, my eyes. I'm legally blind. I can't see. I can't think. First of all,
tell me why we're in New York.
That ain't even your daddy. That ain't even your daddy. You wouldn't do that for Al B. Shore. I'm sure you wouldn't do that for Al B. Shore. That's your kidnapper. That's your mama's. That's what, but it ain't your daddy. Y'all know what that man did to y'all mama? But y'all snatching meta glasses over people's face. And Miss Auntie, your neck, your back, your eyes. Now tell me what you would have done. You look very okay. Asking, doing surveys. Now you can't even get compensation. Cause you doing surveys. Ma'am, how are you hurt? You doing now watch the video and tell me what you would have done. Bitch! I would have hit the flow. Y'all love a camera so much that y'all love it more than money. Y'all are stupid. All right, what else we got going on? Because that done pissed me the fuck off. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to say it quick. Hey, Toki, I see you. Oh, Miss Potatoes Ahead said Lyra, the girl that got beat up in the video, and the other girl that I never heard of, they had did a space about it. And the man they was fighting over got into the space too. We living in some serious times. Now this is some serious times. Y'all American, y'all probably don't know that song. What? Please in the comments tell me what the boy said if he laughed. Because getting beat up in the airport over a boy that ain't... Now. Talking you like my times. If you drunk, I can sing. You got to be drunk. So the hearing gotta be drunk. And it's gonna sound like I can sing. Now let me tell y'all something about the Megan. I don't like grown-ups sweating celebrity relationships. I really feel like y'all should find something or someone to do. And it's this. That's her husband, y'all. I'm telling y'all that's her flavor of the week. That pussy be busy. And I don't take nobody serious. And it's okay. She's young. She's famous with an amazing... But y'all, every time y'all see her with somebody, y'all want us to take it seriously. I don't take Megan seriously. Anybody who could fuck Tory Lanez could fuck anybody. I would hide my dog. I do not care who Megan is dating. I don't take it seriously. No, that is not her husband. That's not even her last nigga for the year. And the year only got 2 days left. Why y'all care? Let the girl fuck. That's what she do. It is fun. Chicka boom. But y'all not going, that's her husband, y'all. It is not. Y'all want to start putting money? Y'all want to start doing parlays? And I ain't saying nothing wrong and she ain't doing nothing wrong. But you not going to get me to care. I do not care about these two people on the screen. It's not, I feel nothing. And you should not too. Trixie said he'll be gone by November. I think he going already because every time y'all put a mic in his face and ask him about him dribbling that ball and he getting annoyed because guess what? I'm just having fun. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Come on now. The girl ain't got a serious bone in her coochie. Y'all would not get me to care about Clay. Y'all probably started merging their names. When y'all see people together, y'all be like, Mega Clay. Claying the ball player, Stallion. Something. Y'all always merging people and they just there to fucking have fun and y'all making it more serious. Ain't a serious bone in that coochie. Leave her alone and stop trying to get people to care. I don't. The girl got laboo-boos. Clagan. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay. Damn. Go outside. There's air out there. Clagan Targaryen. Would you leave me the fuck alone, Token? So stop. Y'all get me upset. All right. What else we got going on? This looks very unserious. What is this?
Lee Twain Tate, also known as
I don't even have it. I just wanted to show y'all that picture. That was unserious. Bad Bunny.
I'm very excited.
Bad Bunny. If you close your eyes,
the Super Bowl.
If you close your eyes, it sounds like Cardi, but whatever.
And I know that people all around the world who love my music are also happy, especialmente todos los latinos.
What did he say, y'all?
Todos los latinos y las latinas en el mundo entero y aquí en los Estados Unidos, todas las personas que han trabajado para abrir puertas. Más que un logro mío.
I heard culo, that's ass.
Más que un logro mío, es un logro de todo, demostrando que nuestra huella y nuestra aportación en este país nadie nunca la podrá sacar ni borrar. And if you didn't understand what I just said, you have 4 months to learn.
I know that's right, pendejo. Escúchame ahora, pendejo. Oh my God. Anything that pisses off MAGA and white people, I'm just down for it. I'm fucking down for it. But that's literally how Cardi's whole album sounds to me. All right, sorry, y'all. I know it's a Cardi fan in here going crazy. I have loyalty to no one. Rawr. Rawr. No one. Anybody gets it. All right, what else is going on?
Let me just.
So Lotto, the heavily pregnant Lotto, she has not fooled me with her Photoshop. Baby, the wife's husband's baby is in there. Sat on a couch and talked about her top rappers, her Mount Rushmore, and Nicki was in there. And then they started asking Nicki questions.
Just hit Lotto with the number one question from King of Hot Topics on Twitter. Love seeing you and Ice Spice make peace. How did it happen, and will you be able to work things out with Nicki Minaj too?
Good question. Good question. Okay, one at a time. First one, girls, we just, her team reached out to my team, and we was like.
The teams?
Yeah.
And you figured it out?
We figured it out.
Okay.
At first, I was like,
Okay.
But then I was like,
Okay.
And
cute or whatever.
Yeah, I'm open to, rekindling with anybody.
Okay.
Not
you
me.
and Nicki you're gonna be back with Giselle's friend Nicki.
Yes, we love Nicki. We do.
I did too.
You did. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, let me just hit Lotto with the
Nicki, not me. Because when we beef forever. They done stole gnomes off my mama's property. Bitch. Some people are just more forgiving. That's how white have. White people don't remember nothing. They're just like, where am I? No, bitch, this beef is forever. Unless a check and y'all return my mama's gnomes. They was from Home Goods season. The season was 2015. We can't even get the gnomes back. But your fucking little worshiping devils, they Anyway, what else is going on? Boring. Look, I don't give a fuck. Y'all getting on my nerves. None of this, I feel nothing. The boy, Gucci Man got a book coming out.
It's Waptober, y'all already know what's going on. I got a whole bunch of things coming up in this Waptober. But listen, I got a new book coming out called Episodes. So anybody who got family members or they self is dealing with mental health issues, you need to get this book. This talks about my struggles through my adult life with mental health.
Struggles.
So listen, it's talking about a whole bunch of different episodes in my life. It talks about the time I was high as hell and got the ice cream cone tattoo. It talks about the time when I was going through an episode and my wife kidnapped me with my 6 bodyguards from the Porsche and had to take me to a mental hospital. Man, it talks about the time me and Scooter seen each other in the airport and we got into it when I was going through an episode. This book just crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It talks about my childhood. It talks about me and OJ growing up trapping. It even talks about me and my mom and our strained relationship.
Let me show y'all how fair my brain is. So y'all can never call me a hater. Gucci's about to sell y'all a book about drug abuse and mental health issues. And he says even one time his own wife had to kidnap him with his bodyguards and throw him in a clinic because he be having episodes. He said he had an episode in the airport when he seen Scooter. He had an episode. And guess what my brain did? It said, and he probably had an episode when he went on the internet and made all them fake pictures about Nicki sucking his dick and saying he fucked Nicki. I hate Nicki, but I never believed she fucked Gucci. I just felt like he was having an episode. So hopefully that's in the book. Hopefully not, because a girl, fuck you. I would never take up for you. But I'm just showing you how my brain works because I'm a Libra. The scale is fairness. I feel like one of them episodes, he got on the internet and made them fake pictures of you sucking dick and made everybody say that he fucked you. And it was drugs. But guess what? Now you on the drugs. So y'all figure it out. What else is going on? Zoot. This was Black Americans. This butt's for you again. Y'all don't want nobody in y'all culture. I don't want it. This is the boy, finessed 2 times. His baby mama dead. God bless her soul. I didn't even do the back search to see how she died. I was too busy watching such a distasteful speech about her passing that I didn't even have the energy to go do that research. So this is what he had to say.
Internet yesterday to send some condolences to my baby mama. Was we on good terms? No. Have we been on good terms since my daughter been here? No. I made my daughter through the game. I made my daughter through pimping. That's how I made my daughter. My daughter didn't come from a successful relationship with this lady. We waiting. I was some pimping and she was some hoeing. We got fucked up on them H pills. Baby ended up having hard problems, and it is what it is. I went to the fan and everything went left, cuz.
Rest in peace, baby girl. I got you. I'm gonna cut off his mic. I'm rest in peace. Let's just give some prayers to your soul, because your baby down here tripping, leaving the daughter with memories that she don't even need to remember. She don't need to know she was a product of pimping. But here we are. Yo, why y'all be on the internet telling people shit we do not need to know? All right. I got a nail appointment in 45 minutes. I ain't got time for y'all Black Americans. Another Niglet show is dropping. Y'all get has the nerves to be on my birthday. The drama begins. Official trailer drops for Zeus Network dating series Love Cabin. Another little nigga. Cause I'm talking my shit on Love Cabin. We got Ray J wild ass in here. I'm not even interested. Just go find it on your own time. I don't support niggerdom. A minstrel show. Okay. What else we got? This was so disturbing. So I don't watch football. I never watched the NFL. I was a big NBA fan. I never watched the NFL. So I don't know anything about Deshaun Watson instead of 20 plus sexual allegations and happy endings in the Chinese massage parlor. This nigga pulls out his dick on people unwarranted and just illegally. It is so known that I don't even know what team he plays for. I don't know anything. I just know that he is a threat to society. And still someone would marry him.
Super excited. I'm so ready.
Let go of a prayer for. Marrying a man that sexually assaulted multiple women is crazy, but hey, yuck. We are not making that nasty motherfucker into couple goals, wedding Pinterest card. No, ma'am. Proof cancel culture isn't a real thing and predators will always thrive. Marrying a serial rapist is a choice. What a loser. Y'all leader. Anyway. And your leader. Yes, I am a leader. It's just so disgusting and disheartening to see what people do for money. That's all I got. Oh, speaking of what people do for money, I wasn't even going to cover this because I just don't care for either person. Anthony Edwards accuses his baby mother of using their daughter for social media content, claiming she makes the baby record even when she's tired. Because there's the girl had said something back. Where is it? Here we go. Aisha responds, whole time it's 2 pictures of my daughter on my page, but claiming that I post our baby in distress as if you actually know her moods when you've never met or seen her outside of Instagram. Ooh, it's sick. Worrying about a child that you have publicly and legally disowned, yet framing it in court documents that you are there for her best interest is weird behavior. Stay off my page and stop using a child you care nothing about to spew lies in court. Let me tell you something, Aisha. I don't feel bad. Making a baby just for a paycheck and then delegating how the father feels when you are the fucking nemesis in the story equally, but you are not a victim. Y'all are equal nemesis in the story. We have a man that unloaded a load in a person knowing that there's only 2 possible outcomes. a baby or not a baby. So you are just as equally guilty as the dumb, pretty, stupid bitch. And then you making a baby as a money bag and then wanting to victimize yourself talking about weird behavior. Weird behavior is making a baby outside of anything but love. The weirdness starts with the intent. And the intent was cha-ching. You heard your Cash App go off when that nigga nutted. So unfortunately, we don't care. Okay? Ride off into the sunset, y'all. What else before we round this thing off? Oh, I didn't see this. This will be my last because I gotta get a piece of chicken and then go to the nail salon. Doja Cat addressing rumors that she worshiped the devil.
Somebody who works in the store thinks you worship the devil. Mm-hmm. Is it inside you to ever clear something like that up, or you just kind of let that be?
What is up with the audio? The audio is distorted. That's the devil. Yeah, she do. Because Angie Martinez, your voice was taken over by Lucifer.
And then somebody who works in the store thinks you worship the devil.
Yeah, about to hear the devil.
Is it inside you to ever clear something like that devil, up, or you just kind of let that be fester in the world as it wants to?
I think about it a lot.
Really?
I think about it almost every day.
What part of it?
Every single part. Every time. Every pinpoint of when that's happened to me down my career.
Yeah.
It's happened a lot. And I think it's not for me to prove to people who cannot or don't wish to listen. It's the harsh reality, but I'd like to stay there. And I feel comfortable there because there's so many other great things happening that I can, instead of ruminating, I can choose to express maybe the way I feel about that thing with music or with an outfit or...
Okay, she worships him. Anyway, y'all, Big Mama gotta go. I gotta go do these nails. I got a vacation to go on. So, yeah, let's wrap this up. Girl, that's the devil. I heard him on the clip. Anyway, thank y'all so much for stopping by for today's episode of the I'm Not Oppressed show. If you missed any of today's show, go fuck yourself. No, really. It'll be up in YouTube in the next hour or 2 or 3. I gotta go. So you're not getting the show anymore this week because I will be on the beach. But you can, tap in, watch my lovely pictures, shit like that. Next week now, y'all gonna get a show whenever I come back, and hopefully I make it unscathed through the favelas because they say they robbing people out there. Outside of that, enjoy y'all Libra season like I'm about to enjoy mine. Have a good day. Go on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, leave timestamps. Outside of that, go fuck yourselves. Until the next time, peace out.